Did you know that some common foods in your daily diet are accelerating your aging and destroying your appearance without you even realizing it? They inflame your body, steal collagen, cause wrinkles, puffiness, and leave your skin dull and tired. In this video, you'll discover the 9 foods that age you the most inside and out, and how to get rid of them easily. Your body, skin, and energy will thank you. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell, and leave a like so you don't miss tips that really make a difference. White sugar, the sweet poison that accelerates wrinkles and destroys your skin. If there's one thing that silently but brutally ages you, it's white sugar. It's present in practically everything. In your morning coffee, weekend desserts, ready-made sauces, industrialized breads, boxed juices, and the scariest part is that even without overdoing it, continuous consumption causes deep damage to your body, especially if you're already over 40. When you frequently consume white sugar, you activate a process called glycation. This term may sound technical, but the effect is quite clear. Excess sugar binds to the proteins in your body, like collagen and elastin, the ones responsible for keeping your skin firm and youthful. The result? These proteins become rigid, brittle, and your skin starts to lose elasticity, lines of expression, wrinkles, and even sagging appear. And it doesn't stop there. White sugar also fuels inflammatory processes in your body. It increases free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage healthy cells. This is reflected not only in the appearance of the skin, but also in physical fatigue, joint pain, and even cognitive difficulties. Yes, it ages your brain too. And the effect on the face is visible. People who consume a lot of sugar have a duller skin, with dilated pores, unregulated oiliness, and a tendency towards acne, even in adulthood. The eye area often becomes more swollen, and the facial contour loses definition. Does it sound like an exaggeration? Try reducing sugar for just 15 days and see the transformation. But how to cut back without suffering? Start with simple swaps. Replace white sugar with small amounts of raw honey, which naturally sweetens and also provides nutrients. And the benefits go beyond aesthetics. Reducing sugar improves your immunity, energy, sleep, and even your mood. People who make this cut report less anxiety, clearer thinking, and even weight loss without major sacrifices. White sugar creates a cycle of dependence that stealthily sabotages your health. Now that you understand the devastating impact of white sugar, you may be curious to know which other popular foods are causing harm without you realizing it. Margarine, the false friend of your heart and your youth. For many years, margarine was promoted as a healthier alternative to butter. With colorful packaging, optimistic slogans, and promises of heart care, it invaded American tables. But behind the creamy appearance and light flavor, one of the most harmful foods for those who want to age with health, energy, and a youthful appearance is hidden. Margarine is a highly processed product, created in a laboratory from refined vegetable oils, such as soybean, corn, or canola. These oils, when subjected to high temperatures and hydrogenation, a chemical process to make them solid, transform into trans fats, one of the biggest poisons for your health. Trans fats are known to inflame the body, clog arteries, and accelerate cellular aging. But what does this have to do with your skin and appearance? Everything. The inflammation generated by margarine reaches every cell in your body. It interferes with collagen production, accelerates the loss of skin firmness, and aggravates problems like rosacea, adult acne, and even deep dark circles. It also increases fluid retention, making your face appear more puffy and tired. Another critical point is the impact on the heart. Contrary to what the labels promise, margarine does not protect your heart. In fact, it increases LDL, the bad cholesterol, levels and reduces HDL, the good one. This can lead to cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, and circulation problems, factors that also directly influence your energy, sleep, and ability to maintain an active and healthy routine. People over 40 need even more attention. At this stage of life, metabolism naturally slows down, cell regeneration decreases, and any inflammatory food has a greater impact. And margarine, consumed in the morning toast or used to sauté vegetables, can be the silent trigger for various annoying symptoms: unexplained fatigue, joint pain, belly weight gain, and even brain fog. Replacing margarine with good fats doesn't have to be difficult. Extra virgin olive oil is an excellent option for salads and finishings. And for spreading on bread, use real butter but in moderation, or natural nut butters. They nourish and satiate. French fries, crispy on the outside, destructive on the inside. Few things arouse as much temptation as a crispy, golden, and perfectly salted serving of French fries. Whether in a quick lunch alongside a burger, or as a snack to kill the hunger, it has become an almost mandatory presence in the American daily routine. But behind this crunchy delight hides one of the most aggressive foods for those who want to preserve youth and health after 40. The impact on your appearance is visible. Frequent consumption of French fries can increase skin oiliness, promote adult acne, increase sagging, and accentuate signs of fatigue on the face. This is because, in addition to inflammation, they cause blood sugar spikes, resulting in the aforementioned glycation, a process that damages collagen and elastin, the fibers that keep your skin young and firm. Another worrying factor is the excess sodium, especially in industrialized or frozen versions. Excess sodium causes fluid retention, facial puffiness, eye bags, and even a feeling of heaviness in the legs. In the long run, it affects kidney health, blood pressure, and heart function, essential factors for healthy aging. For those looking to maintain a healthy weight, this food is a real obstacle. Rich in empty calories, it satisfies little and even increases the craving for other fatty and sugary foods, creating a difficult cycle to break. A healthy and significant change is to prepare oven-baked potatoes with olive oil and natural herbs. Another alternative is to use an air fryer, which eliminates the need for oil and maintains the crispiness. Sweet potatoes, turnips, or even zucchini can be substitutes, bringing more fiber and antioxidants to your diet. Now that you've seen how a seemingly simple food can cause so much damage, imagine the impact of those that are processed, chemically manipulated, and filled with preservatives. One of them is present in almost every refrigerator and may be sabotaging your health without you realizing it. Processed meats, the salty enemy that silently ages your cells. Ham, bacon, sausage, salami, hot dogs, smoked turkey breast. They all have something in common. They're convenient, tasty, and easy to fit into any meal. But they also carry one of the biggest risks for those who want to age with health and maintain a youthful, vibrant appearance. Processed meats are true silent poisons, and the sooner you reduce their consumption, the better your health, well-being, and appearance will be. And it's not just the appearance that suffers. Studies show that frequent consumption of processed meats is linked to reduced life expectancy. People who regularly consume these foods have a higher risk of developing chronic diseases that diminish quality of life and require continuous medication. Gradually, the body loses its natural regenerative capacity. The good news is that you don't have to give up the flavor, just make smart substitutions. Instead of ham, try thin slices of grilled chicken. Instead of sausage, opt for a portion of seasoned hard-boiled eggs. Want a smoked flavor? Use spices like paprika, cumin, or natural liquid smoke, without chemical additives. When you go to the grocery store, stay away from the industrialized cold cuts area. Prefer fresh foods, where you can identify the origin and preparation. With a little planning, you can have ready-to-go portions of shredded meat, seasoned chicken, or grilled vegetables to make your routine easier without compromising your health. In addition to the physical effects, these meats also impact your mood and mental clarity. This is because the chemical additives interfere with neurotransmitter production, which can cause irritation, anxiety, and mental fatigue. White bread, the disguised villain that drains your energy and marks your face. It's at breakfast, the afternoon snack, and sometimes even dinner. It's soft, easy to prepare, and seems like a neutral food. But what many don't know is that white bread, so common on American tables, is one of the biggest enemies of your appearance and health. It's silent but powerful, and over time, it extracts a high price from your body and skin. White bread is made from refined wheat flour, an ingredient that goes through an intense industrialization process. In this process, the grain loses its shell and parts where the fibers, vitamins, and minerals are located. What remains is a dough-rich and rapidly absorbed starch, which turns into sugar in the blood almost as quickly as a spoonful of pure sugar. But the damage doesn't stop at aesthetics. Constant consumption of white bread also affects your energy. As the sugar enters the bloodstream quickly, it provides a brief sense of vigor. Soon after, the crash comes, that feeling of fatigue, irritation, and difficulty concentrating. This energy roller coaster overloads your body, affects your mood, and undermines your productivity. If you feel stuck in the white bread habit, know that there are delicious and more nutritious alternatives. Nowadays, it's possible to find breads made with natural fermentation, spelt flour, buckwheat, or gluten-free, which maintain the fibers and have a lower glycemic impact. And the best part, they're more flavorful and provide real satiety. Reducing or eliminating white bread from your routine doesn't mean giving up the pleasure at the table. It means choosing living, nutrient-dense foods that help your body renew itself every day. Dairy products, the culprits behind hidden inflammation and tired skin. Milk, cheese, yogurt, butter. They are in everything. In breakfast, in lunch sauces, in quick snacks, and even in desserts. For many people over 40, these foods have been part of the routine forever. But what few people realize is that dairy products, despite being traditional and tasty, are among the biggest culprits for internal inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and aging that is noticeable in the mirror and in the body. Modern milk is no longer the same as it was decades ago. Nowadays, most of the dairy products available in markets come from cows raised in confinement, fed a ration rich in antibiotics and growth hormones. The result? A highly manipulated food that carries chemical residues and stimulates silent inflammatory responses in the human body. The inflammation promoted by dairy goes beyond the intestines. It can manifest as joint pain, increased fatigue, weakened immunity, and greater difficulty recovering after physical exercise. Many people consume dairy products believing they are taking care of their bones because of the calcium. But the truth is that milk is not the best source of calcium, nor the safest. The excess of animal proteins and phosphorus present in milk can even increase the loss of calcium through the kidneys, creating an effect contrary to what is expected. Green leafy vegetables, sesame seeds, canned sardines with bones, and almonds offer calcium with much better absorption and fewer side effects. Do you feel bloated? Light sleep? Sensitive skin? Unexplained mood swings? Many of these common complaints may be linked to excess dairy. The good news is that the body responds quickly when you reduce or replace these foods. In just a few days, you may notice improvements in digestion, mood, and even skin elasticity. Nowadays, there is a huge variety of plant-based alternatives to milk and dairy products. Almond, oat, coconut, or cashew milk, nut-based yogurts made through natural fermentation, vegan cheeses, options that bring flavor, nutrition, and also help your body to reduce inflammation. The palate adapts quickly, and the well-being makes each change worthwhile. Alcoholic beverages, the social poison that dries your skin. Alcohol is a toxin. Simple as that. When you consume any alcoholic beverage, your body needs to make it the top priority for elimination. The liver kicks into action to metabolize this toxic substance, interrupting other important processes, such as fat burning, collagen synthesis, and cell regeneration. The result? A slower, more inflamed, and more vulnerable organism. On the skin, the effects are visible. Alcohol deeply dehydrates the cells, leaving the skin duller, opaque, and without vibrance. This favors the appearance of wrinkles, fine lines, and dark circles. With each drink, You may be removing more of the natural glow of your face, and this is something no anti-aging cream can compensate for. And what about sleep? It may seem like alcohol helps you relax, but it deeply impairs sleep quality. You may fall asleep quickly, but the body doesn't reach the deep stages of regeneration. You wake up more tired with less energy and, of course, with a face that betrays the lack of cellular recovery. It's also important to remember the impact on the liver. This organ, which is essential for filtering toxins and producing substances vital to digestion and vitality, is directly affected by regular alcohol consumption. An overloaded liver cannot do its job well, resulting in the accumulation of toxins, yellowish skin, a feeling of heaviness, weakened immunity, and accelerated aging. In the long run, alcohol also impairs the absorption of essential vitamins like those in the B complex, vitamin C, zinc, and magnesium, all fundamental for maintaining a youthful appearance, a balanced nervous system, and good mental health. The deficiency of these nutrients shows not only in the face, but also in the hair, nails, mood, and memory. The good news is that by reducing or eliminating alcohol consumption, the benefits are fast and noticeable. In just a few days, the skin already appears more hydrated, the eyes brighter, sleep improves, and energy increases. And over time, the body regains its natural ability to regenerate, reduce inflammation, and rejuvenate. Smart substitutions can help. Flavored waters with fruits, chilled teas with refreshing herbs, natural kombuchas, mocktails made with functional ingredients. You can socialize and relax without sacrificing your health and appearance. And here's a practical tip. Establish alcohol-free days during the week. Your body will thank you. Ultra-processed foods, the silent destroyers of your cellular youth. They are convenient, ubiquitous, and often disguise themselves as healthy, light, or fit foods. But the truth is that ultra-processed foods are, without exaggeration, one of the biggest villains of longevity and healthy appearance after the age of 40. If you really want to look younger and feel more energetic, you need to understand why these products accelerate the aging of your body so much. Ultra-processed foods are those food products that undergo various industrial processes, containing ingredients you wouldn't find in a common kitchen. Artificial colors, flavorings, emulsifiers, stabilizers, flavor enhancers, and chemical preservatives. They are not real foods. They are industry creations, designed to last for months on the shelves and appear irresistible to the palate. Have you noticed how some people, even if they eat normally, always seem tired with lifeless skin, sunken eyes, and unstable moods? In many cases, the big culprit is the daily consumption of ultra-processed foods. And we're not just talking about fast food. Cereal bars, breakfast cereals, whole grain cookies, instant soups, diet sodas, packaged snacks. All of these fall into this category. The structure of these products overloads the digestive system and the liver. The body has to work much harder to process these artificial substances, which generates oxidative stress, weakens the immune system, and disrupts the production of collagen and elastin, the proteins responsible for keeping the skin firm, young, and vibrant. One of the worst effects of these foods is their impact on blood sugar levels. Many ultra-processed products contain hidden sugars, which generate spikes in glucose followed by sharp drops, the famous roller coaster effect on energy and mood. Over time, this impairs insulin sensitivity, favors abdominal fat accumulation, and promotes glycation, the process that damages collagen and accelerates skin aging. Fortunately, there are real and tasty alternatives. Minimally processed foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, seeds, quality meats, eggs, nuts, and simple homemade preparations are the choices that your body recognizes and utilizes efficiently. They nourish, regenerate, and balance without overloading. Industrialized sweets, the fleeting pleasure that steals your youth forever. Refined sugar, glucose syrups, industrial fructose, dyes, flavorings, hydrogenated fat, emulsifiers. This is the recipe behind most of the industrialized sweets we find in supermarkets today. Candies, chocolates, ready-made cakes, ice creams, chocolate-coated cereal bars, puddings in cartons, frozen desserts. Everything seems harmless, but it's a complete package of accelerated aging. But you don't have to cut everything out radically. The secret is in re-educating your palate. You can get used to natural sweets, homemade using real ingredients. Dates, ripe banana, pure cocoa, cinnamon, unsweetened shredded coconut, natural peanut butter. With creativity, it's possible to create delicious, healthy desserts that nourish the body instead of wearing it out. And if you think light or sugar-free sweets are better, be careful. Many of these versions use artificial sweeteners, which not only deceive the palate, but also interfere with metabolism and gut microbiota. At 40, 50, 60 or more, you can still have energy, beauty, and vitality. But for that, you need to protect your body from momentary pleasures that charge a high price over time. It's not about restriction. It's about smart choice. Your future self is grateful. Now that you know the 9 foods that accelerate aging and destroy your appearance, it's important to remember, it's not about cutting everything out of your life overnight. The idea here is not to make you live in a bubble or feel guilty, but to give you clarity. Because after 40, every choice you make directly impacts your energy, health, and of course your appearance. This content does not replace medical guidance. Each person has a different history, body, and needs. Use this video as a starting point, and seek professional support if you need it. And if you made it this far, congratulations. You've already taken the first step to look in the mirror and feel younger, more alive, more yourself. If you already enjoy my tips, you're going to love the 30-day ebook. I created it with so much care, with 30 natural teas to boost your energy and accelerate your metabolism. And there's more. You'll also get 12 exclusive recipes, perfect to complement the teas and take care of your health, all made just for you. If you're ready to transform your health in a simple, natural way, the link is in the pinned comment below. Don't miss this chance to take care of yourself. In the already posted video, you'll learn about the 6 drinks that stimulate collagen production and help keep skin firm, hydrated, and rejuvenated. Easy to make, delicious, and they really work. Just click on the screen. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and leave a like if this content has helped you in any way. I'll see you in the next video, and remember, aging well is a daily choice.